Hey, so I see you've met Joanne. She's my cleaning robot. I named her after my sister. Even though my sister's name is Joanna, I know it pisses her off when I call her Joanne without the A. It's like a little brother's job to piss her off, you know?
Where are we going?
We're gonna go to the beach and you're gonna run.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to day 21. How exciting. I'm not sure what you guys are up to today in this beautiful Sunday, but I'm actually here at the beach going to enjoy a nice rest day. It's usually paintball day. Today we're taking an off day, being that there's an event up in Texas, and like I mentioned in my previous video, unfortunately, we ain't there, but I'm pretty happy to be here right now. So it's always good to prioritize rest days and recovery. And this beach here, ever since coming here and visiting Sam up in Stewart, it is the most peaceful, relaxing, basically a private beach, especially compared to what I'm used to in Miami. You get lucky if you even find parking. Come check this beach out. The waves are absolutely insane. I thought about flying the drone, but to be honest, if I threw that drone up, I'd probably never see it again. It is extremely windy. Legit not one person on this beach besides me, Sam, her mom, and Zoe. If I dove into that water right now, it's basically like a black hole. You're never seeing me again. Okay, I thought about it. This may not be a good idea, but let's go fly this thing. Wow, my calves are just looking insane. Oh yeah. All right, hopefully we don't lose this thing. Part of the main reason why I moved here to Stewart was because of these great things here. I've been through a fair share in Miami, and it's just not the same. They're just more generous here. They give you more fruits. They give you a little bit more of everything, and it's cheaper. So it's basically a win. Typically every Saturday or Sunday, at least for Sam, this is kind of like a
It's my weekly treat.
usual routine.
Yeah.
Haven't had one of these in a little while, but what I personally like to do, especially on Sundays, since it's kind of like my untracked day, I kind of have most of my carbs and fat when I go eat out, but I focus on having most of my protein throughout my day at home. So the pro tip is try and get all your protein in your home meals, so when you do go out, where you know you're probably gonna get most of your carbs and fat, then you can enjoy your meals out there. So I kind of keep my carbs and my fat pretty low when I'm eating at home, stick to high protein and lots of veggies, so then I can enjoy myself later on like we will tonight. G on a bulk, Sam on a bulk. Okay. Oh, man, those never get easier for me, honestly. This is like my weakness. Tricep extensions. But one thing I do want to say is, as much as I love being here and getting after it and training, I also love my rest days because they're probably just as important. You have to give yourself at least a day or two to be able to recover and come back and do it again. So one quick thing I wanted to talk about when we mentioned rest. So just from the switch that I did from going from tricep overhead extensions, which I miss very dearly, I just love that exercise, to tricep extensions, I already feel a big difference in the pain that I had recently in my triceps. Not to say I'm gonna go back to that. I'm gonna finish this challenge, enjoy my rest days, and then eventually get back into overhead extensions. But again, talking about rest, one of the most important things is just because you have an injury, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to stop. Obviously address it, and anything that you do that causes pain, maybe you shouldn't do it. Work on rehab exercises in the meantime, but you can always work around your injury. That way you don't come to a complete stop and then stop your current momentum. Another arm day complete. Finish with some calves. Don't forget your calves, boys. And now, on to the good stuff. Now, I know I said on to the good stuff, and while this part may be a little bit boring for some of you, it's the boring part that leads to the good stuff, if you know what I'm saying. So what I like to do on Sundays is do a little bit of meal prepping with my meats. And I'm talking about this meat, you weirdo. So what I have here is 15 pounds of ground beef. And what I simply do is I grab 200 grams raw, put it in a little baggie, make 15 to 20 of them, put them in the freezer, and then every single night or morning, I'll grab one, defrost it, I'll have 200 grams, I'll make sure I put that into my FitnessPal. I have everything already calculated because I set a little bit of time now to do that so I can set myself up for the week, and it makes tracking and weighing that much easier. So if you want to get shredded, or if you're focusing on bulking, do a little bit of meal prepping, and I promise you, it'll save you a lot of time, and I promise you will be that much closer to making those gains. Leave no room for error. Now seriously, on to the good stuff.
All right, so for today's date night, we have crispy sushi with some salmon on top. And then we have a grilled octopus with very random pepperonis and potatoes. But it looks really good, so buen provecho.
Who knew that octopus, pepperoni, and potato would be the perfect saltiest bite?
I don't get it, but it worked.
I don't get it either. But that is so good.
So two things you're either gonna catch me eating on my untracked days are either gonna be pizza or a burger. I think last week or the weekend before, I had both pizza and a burger on the same night. Then I realized that was too much. So tonight we're just having a burger, keeping it simple with some fries. Lettuce wrap though, because your boy's stomach is a little sensitive. Medium rare though. Can't forget my Coke Zero. Let's eat. It is the best part of the night after dinner. By the way, we had 4 appetizers. How crazy is that?
Well, you had one to yourself.
We still had 4 appetizers as a team, and then 2 Banff burgers. Those were some badass motherfucking burgers.
Well named, honestly.
And then they
It
asked
was
us
very
for
good.
dessert, and I was like, we don't want no dessert, because we got cookies at home. Sam makes homemade cookies. You know this.
And they're gluten-free
And they're fire.
for babe.
You have chocolate milk there?
I do.
Chocolate milk and cookies? You could tell this girl's bulking. Oh, speaking of that.
Some bad news, you guys. Some bad news. I'm going off the bulk. Cut starts tomorrow, or I'm thinking Wednesday. Let's start May 1st.
This
nice
is-
and clean.
This is what happens when someone tries to convince himself. I'll start next week. No, you just gotta do it now. This is great.
It's so good.
This is awesome. I'm gonna have like 2 or 3 of these.
As you should, you're actually bulking.
Well, that's pretty much it for today's Sunday video. Tomorrow's Monday. It's always a beautiful day. Day 22. So as always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Oh shit!
Forgot it?
Seriously, I actually forgot. Usually, it's all part of my plan, but I actually forgot. Oh, I actually got it this time. Wow! Day 21, success. Now, you guys can leave. Comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow, baby. Peace.